Rocksteady's critically acclaimed Arkham series has finally quenched the thirst of drooling fans, but will the final installment leave with a satisfying legacy? Batman Arkham Knight takes place at Halloween, where the infamous Scarecrow threatens the citizens of Gotham with a fear toxin, leading to the entire city being evacuated. If this wasn't bad enough, a new villain emerges from the shadows known as the Arkham Knight, who uses his army of militia to try and destroy the Caped Crusader once and for all. The main story can sometimes be a little over the top, with villains creating outlandish scenarios for Batman, especially when the Riddler's involved. The Arkham Knight is also incredibly disappointing as he constantly berates Batman as to why he's superior, but we never get to see his character do anything other than drive a vehicle really well. The bright side is we get a great insight into Batman's motivations and ideologies that lead to some of the most fascinating storytelling techniques used in a game for quite some time. The free-flow combat is more polished than ever, with multiple new quick-fire gadgets ready to use that are vital in taking down the new classes of enemies. This adds to a lot of variety to the button-mashing combat of the previous games. However, it can quickly become infuriating when you're overwhelmed with multiple enemies that all require different tactics to take them down, especially the medics who stun you at every chance they get. Thankfully, you can knock out up to 3 enemies at once using the new fear takedowns, which slows down time and allows you to choose who your next unfortunate victim will be. Speaking of unfortunate victims, the Batmobile is in this game. It's a fun and exciting new tool in your arsenal, until you realize that at least half of the game forces you to use the Batmobile for puzzles, stealth sections, and all-out tank battles, which feels more like a chore than a fun gameplay mechanic. This is regrettably the same for the Riddler trophies scattered throughout the map. At first, these challenges appear to be fun and creative, but they quickly become repetitive, which is a big kick in the teeth as you have to collect them all in order to see the true ending of the game. The voice acting here is superb, with Kevin Conroy giving his best work in an Arkham game so far. The sad part is the dialogue can be very poor at times, especially when the Arkham Knight is involved. At least sound effects and music make up for this with meaty punches and epic orchestral scores that make you feel like a badass playing as Batman. Also making Batman come to life are the visuals of the game, which are simply some of the best of 2015. Rocksteady have gone above and beyond at crafting a luscious game world with the grimy and bloodstained streets of Gotham beautifully represented. Even the animations of Batman as he lunges across the ground from one bad guy to the next are flawlessly smooth, even if it can look a little ridiculous at times. Batman Arkham Knight is a complete package with both quantity and quality to boot. Yes, the game is flawed, especially the PC version. Oh man, it can feel like a chore at times, but these negatives never really took away from the overall experience. If this is really Rocksteady's final farewell to the Caped Crusader, they've certainly gone out with a bang.